some days I figure out certain food combinations that no one else has to. Today I did do something outside. I didn't pull out my camera, but I was gonna go see a free movie again, and it was gonna be Wizard of Oz, but that fell through because everybody and their mother went to go see it. Basically a huge room with a lot of little kids, and their moms specifically. So I actually got to see Inception, which I loved, and my whole brain is like still slightly thinking about that. And it ended at like 6. It is now 11:13. Well, it says 11:13, probably like 11:10. So it's been like 5 hours, and that still kind of pops into my brain, the whole entire movie, especially the end, because I'm thinking and I think about it, and it's going to be hard for me not to think about it. And I enjoyed it. I mean, I understand some people. I ran into a friend of mine who was just like, whatever, Inception. But I always will take something, especially a movie that requires, well, it doesn't even require a lot of thought process. It's that, I think it's just the end that really does, it's the end, even some parts in the middle, which kind of messes with your brain. And then you're just sitting there like, you know, other people might just be like, oh, movie's over. That was awesome. Me, I'll like chew on something for a while. I'll just sit there and just be like, okay, this happened. Which could mean this, that, this. You know, one of those non-linear, this is completely the end. You know, they walk off happily ever after into the sunset, someone's dead, or someone's dead, and, you know, there's no happy ending type deal. You know, stuff like, even stuff like that I still overthink. Like, the ending to, what movie am I thinking of? Like, the ending to No Country for Old Men. I still kind of, you know, it was kind of cut and dry, but I still kind of thought about it. But it's too complicated. But, other than going to go see the movies, I made myself dinner. And afterwards, I got bored. And I was just like, oh, let me make muffins! Yeah, fatty moment. But I've realized I had this old mix in my thing that I thought was muffins, but it was only pancakes. But I still do have muffin mix. I was just like, let me make those first, rather than making the muffins. And let me do something even more interesting. I have mini marshmallows, so let me throw them in there too. And I was just like, well, if I could, you know, obviously it's pancake and waffle mix. And I was thinking, I tried to look it up real quick, what should I do to change the mix to muffin, but I didn't wait long enough to look really hard. So I just basically made it like pancakes and threw it in the muffin tin. So there's muffin tin. And here's the result. Basically, they're kind of pancake biscuits. I'm not exactly happy. It was something to try. And of course, every little dent right there, those are from, I think, the marshmallows. So, yeah, something new to learn. And then, actually, I ran upstairs, double-checked, to see if I could find a recipe. And I did. So, I didn't wait long enough. I also did, well, I didn't do stir-fry. I did something interesting. I decided I'll pull it back out. This was part of my dinner. I had bok choy that I couldn't figure out what to do with. So what I did was I heated up some garlic in a pan. Like I had 1 clove of garlic, and there was already, what do we have in the refrigerator? This is kind of a thing of like stuff that's around the house. We have like crushed garlic in the fridge, and I had 1 clove of garlic. Actually, I have a little bok choy. I have a little bok choy left. I gotta figure out what to do with that. And I had 1 packet of soy sauce, some guava jelly, but I know, I've met a bunch of people that I know that they say, don't say guava, say guava. I lived in Miami. And I thought it was soy sauce, but it might be teriyaki sauce. It was something randomly by my roommate's section of the thing, and it's not labeled. So I was just like, I mixed that up. I basically cooked the bok choy in my pan. Then I threw the sauce on top of it. I had the garlic in there already with a little bit of oil. And this kind of came out. And it wasn't bad. It was pretty delicious. I mean, it was something different because, you know, what do you do with bok choy? You know, other than just kind of make it in a stir fry, which it kind of was a little stir fry anyway. And I did something with my tuna, which wasn't like a lot. I just kind of put it in a sauce and actually heated it in a pan. So far, that's kind of what I did today. Other than that, hopefully, maybe I'll be able to ask my roommate if I could borrow her bike tomorrow. Because if I go see another movie tomorrow, a free movie, I would love to try and actually bike there. Will it actually happen? I have no idea. We'll see.